I was on a team that was very bad at football. We almost were completely defeated until Dan Orlovsky showed up and got 2 big wins. We ended up almost losing the luck pick because Dan Orlovsky, everybody thinks they're going to get fired. Every player thinks they're going to get cut. Every coach thinks they're going to get fired. They try to pawn blame off on other positional groups. If it's the linebackers, they're like, we did our job. D-line can't do anything, can't stop it. There's a lot of that chatter, but it's a miserable existence. I mean, it's just the way it is. That's why you have to have so much respect for a player like Joe Thomas, who played a perennial all-pro career in a situation that was so negative and so terrible. I think if Joe Thomas got a chance and his knees let him experience a winning organization, I couldn't even fathom what Joe Thomas would have thought. I mean, life is just much better whenever you win. When you win, food tastes better. Drinks taste better. Sex feels better. Everything is better when you win. Winning cures all, they say. That's not just in the building and for a football team. That's in your life. Everything is just better when you win. And when you lose, especially when you're talking about some of the most competitive humans on earth, it is a nightmare. You got a lot of people trying to jump off the ship. You got a lot of people trying to figure it out. And whenever you're in a situation like that, it's just a full-blown nightmare for everybody. You got to think, when you get to the NFL, let's assume that the humans that make it to the NFL have had a lot of success through their lives. High school football, probably one good player, a guy who's going to make the NFL can lead a team to success. In college, if you have a couple good players that can make the NFL and make it to the Dolphins, even though the Dolphins stink, you're still going to make it to the NFL. Let's assume that team has had success. So then you get to a completely unsuccessful operation, a completely defeated operation, and then it's like, man, this is a whole new life for us. I'll never forget, I had a coach, special teams coach. I won't say his name because this is a terrible thing to say as a coach. We lost the game. It was back in the first regime. We were a good team. We lost the game, and everybody was moping. You know, like people were not happy that we lost the game the next day. He was, you guys just haven't lost enough. That's what he said. Everybody looked at him and was like, yeah, no crap. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah, this is the winningest decade in NFL history here. Yeah, you haven't lost enough. It's like, you've lost too much, maybe. Are you just comfortable at this point? And that's whenever it can get a little scary. Whenever people are just comfortable just getting their asses kicked every week, that could be a problem. That's when the culture is probably a lost cause. That's when the locker room's too worried about playing dice or playing boo-ray or anything else like that. When that starts happening after losses, then you know you're in a bad spot. And I would assume that's not happening at the Dolphins, especially under Ryan Fitzpatrick's watch. But maybe it is. I don't know. But that is a miserable existence. I am not a fan of that.
What does Flores say on a daily basis? Like, let's just get.
All right, boys. Look around. It's like probably before Buds, like before Navy SEAL. Yep. Look to your right. Look to your left. One of you is going to be gone by next week. All right. One of you aren't going to make the next week. If any one of you even thinks about winning this weekend, gone. See you later. We'll get you out of town quicker than you could imagine. Remember that. We go for 2, by the way, at the end of the game to get a win. You drop that pass. You'll get a promotion probably. I have no idea what Flores says. This is his first time being a head coach, too, so we have no idea what he's like as a head coach. And I've heard 0 press conferences of that man. I've heard him speak 0 times because the entire world, I think, even the Miami writers are like, yeah, he's trying to lose. I mean, what do you can't judge the guy. Can't judge him. Can't knock him. He's trying to lose. There's really nothing we can do. So I'll be excited to see what they can build. And maybe in 5 years from now, Gumpy and all the other Dolphins fans who signed up for a life of misery since Marino has literally said, yeah, this all pays off. But this year, it's got to be tough to watch. But I guess every year's tough to watch when you're a Dolphins fan. It's just the way it goes.
People love them to cover on Monday night.
Against the Steelers.
84% of the money is on the Dolphins.
Oh, my God, dude.